Hello, everybody. Welcome. Well, things just took a turn. I know this is the beginning of the video. We're going to go ahead and get into this just a little bit. I'll let you know. It's not like that. I don't know yet, but we'll find out. It's nothing like that, though. It's electrical. All right. I'll show you. All right. This is the cylinder for the 400. We got to take this sleeve out because it's broke in a couple places. This is an aluminum puck that we're going to use to try to press the sleeve out. I know somebody's going to say this or that or the other. This sleeve has already been replaced. So this cylinder has been bored and sleeved. So the cylinder's pressed in it. So I'm hoping I can press it out. I just turned the 3-phase on. And I had it sitting there warming up because I usually turn the 3-phase on, let it warm up for a minute or two before I get started. So I'd already turned it on. And for some reason, it just shut off. I have no idea why that is yet. I hadn't even got the video started. I got the camera set up and I had this sitting here and I was fixing to move it over there. And the air compressor was running, the air compressor stopped and the 3-phase went off. I don't know if I've lost a leg over there or not. But if y'all want to see what real life is around here, this is the way it goes. Some days you the windshield, some days you the bug. So we might just make a video of what we're doing today instead of y'all getting to see what we were actually going to do. So, anytime you start your day off, well, I hadn't just started my day. I've actually had lots of stuff going on. I had to go get material and things like that. So, and then I had to go pick Boo up from school. So, it's later in the day. But the first thing we're going to do, now, we're going to set the voltmeter on AC voltage. Now, I am not an electrician. And I'm going to say don't do what you might see me do. Because you might see me do something that could potentially get you hurt. This is the inside of the breaker box. That's the 3-phase. So, I'm going to go right here. And that's showing nada. Nada. Let me just stick that one in there. Nothing. Nothing. There's voltage. There's voltage. Okay. So, okay, so that means we got power. Oh, we've got power on both sides of that. We've got ground on all that. So, just checking this one. Yep. Okie dokie. Alright, we've got juiceticity in there. You know what that means? Some of you may not know what that means, but I'll tell you what it means. It means we probably have a problem in this box right here. So, I'm going to pull the cover off this thing and poke around in there with the stick for a minute. Y'all hold on. So far, I haven't got anywhere. There seems to be voltage most places, but the mill's only got a few volts going to it. I don't know what it is yet, so I'm gonna have to phone a friend. All right, Might bring you back here in a little bit. We'll just have to see how it goes. All right, y'all. We have got the problem sorted. It wound up being a breaker. The main supply breaker gave out. I'm tired now. I'm gonna wipe the camera lens off. We're gonna do a little something right quick. Let me get y'all cleaned up there. I don't know. I'm gonna try to lock you down so you don't get all loose on me. Get all loosey-goosey on me. I've got to take the chuck jaws. I can probably turn this around. I could probably turn the jaws around or whatever. Whatever it is, I'm not even. Where's my numbers at? There they are. My chuck jaws, well, you might see it here in just a second. When I start to open them up, it gets really tight. There's a piece of garbage in here that needs to come out. And for those of y'all that's never cleaned a lathe chuck, this is how you do it, because we're just getting everything at one time, it looks like. Well, number 2 fell out. Oh, yep, there's definitely chunks in there. I don't know if y'all can see that good, but I'm using the other side of the camera compared to what I normally use. Yeah, that fell down in the trash there. We're gonna get all of them out. Let me see what y'all can see. And then the scroll is up in here. And what I like to do is blow everything out of it. Try to get all the chunks out. And when you turn this, you can actually see the scroll moving. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it till I get to the beginning of the scroll. And then I'm gonna set it here and that blows through the whole scroll. That blows the whole scroll out that way. And this is chuck jaw number 3. We want that one on top. This is chuck jaw number 2. Now, well, you can tell, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. I can't see because I can't get a good look in the camera. See that one right there? There's a 1 stamped there, and then there's a 1 stamped here in this chuck, and then there's a 1, 2, and 3. So what I'm gonna do is turn it here to the 3, and back the scroll up until you see the beginning of the scroll. And I can see it right there. Back it up. I'm gonna stick number 3 in there. Make sure it's number 3. Slide him right in there. Come around like that. Come back over here to number 2. Wait a minute. Can't be right. Yep, I'm wrong. Sorry, y'all. My brain's not working right today. We're gonna start with number 1. going to put that in there and make sure it's got a hold on it. Then we'll come around here to number 2. You see the scroll come through again. A little bit of garbage on it still yet. You bring it through till you can see it, back it up, go back in. That's in there. And come on around here to number 3. There's the beginning of the scroll. There is a piece of garbage still in there. There, I got it. Back the scroll up. Drop the number 3 jaw in. And now, it should come centered. Oh, I hit the edge of the thing. It should come pretty close like that. But we're not going to go all the way back in because just trying to wiggle it around till I get it as close as possible. That ought to be close enough. We got to turn every bit of it just a little bit, so let me go turn the 3-phase on. We'll see if we can get something done. All right, I don't know how bad this is going to be. We're going to find out. We get 3. We need to go 3 210. We need to take about 200,000 off. All right, that's 0 right there. We're going to take a little bit off. That's 200,000 off of it right there. We need to be at 3 210. We should be at about 3 240. 3 246. Need to take 36 thousandths more off of there. So 14, 24. We're going to take this cut and then we'll measure it. Take the rest of it. This should have us pretty close. 223 and we need 210. We need to take 13 thousandths more. 8, 9, 10. So 230 will be, and we need to go to 240. There we go. Thinking is not my strong suit today, y'all. I had to call Brennan in and then he helped me. He helped me think about what was wrong with the 3-phase. I had a good idea what it was, but for some reason, my brain just was not comprehending what was going on. I thought I had a dead leg, but I couldn't find it. And I called him and he's like, sounds like you got a dead leg. I said, that's what I thought, but I can't find it. And I moved the other breaker box lid, and when I did, the 3-phase tried to come on. I was like, oh, I found it. Okay. Need to take about just a few more off of it. I want to get it as tight as I can get it. That's why we're doing it this way, y'all. Get back to 240. Gotta go to 243. That's probably not quite enough, but I want to. This sleeve's really damaged. Yeah, so I want it to fit like that. See, that's just a little over 300 thousandths, and well, it'll stay on there. So that's as precision as I can precision it. That's what I wanted. All right, reach around y'all here right quick. I should probably chamfer that just a smidge. I think I will. I'm just gonna break this edge. I'm not gonna break that edge because I want that sucker to be sharp. Gonna take skim off the front of it since it's acrylic. I don't want to leave it looking like it ain't been machined. This really doesn't make any difference as far as how it works, because this is just going to be the side sticking down in the cylinder while I'm trying to press the sleeve out, trying to press it back in. So it really is nothing but aesthetic purposes only. But, well, it's going to be sort of machined. That didn't get it all the way, but I might take another cut, I don't know. Yeah, sorry y'all. I just don't want to look ugly. Not that it matters, it's one of them personal things. If you're a machinist, you understand it. You make something and it ain't pretty, then you're not really proud of it. You want people to look at it and go, wow, who made that? Even though it's just a piece of aluminum turned to fit the hole. I wouldn't have to show you all of it. I know this is probably boring. Let me finish and get it turned around. All right, here we go. We touched off. We're going to take about 40 thousandths off of this side. Try not to hit the jaws. There's 26. There's 40. We're just gonna go and take the 40 off of it and then measure it, because this has to be clearance for the hole. So it's not a super critical measurement. It just got to fit through the hole. 3.458, and our target was 3.4, about 3.460, 66. So we got about 3.458, 59, 60. We got about 8 thousandths. We got about 8 thousandths clearance. That should be enough. Should be. All right. Sorry. Let me scoot y'all back down there. I did leave a little saw mark in it. That already had springs in it. We'll see if I can grab him right there. Get him straight. Try to go over and just break that corner. Maybe. I don't know if I can get it with this one or not. Nope. Can't get it like that. Just get the corner of 5. Good enough. Yep, ain't good enough. Ain't sharp as a knife now. Alright, I gotta reach in front of y'all. Here we go. Y'all come over here. Alright, now this will sit in there like that. Now we're gonna go see if we can get it in the press. We got a little bit of clearance, just a little bit. All right, let's see if it'll come out. All right. Let me get that hose out of there. Lord, I hope this cylinder comes out of here. The sleeve comes out. I don't know whether it'll give or whether it'll break or what it's gonna do. I don't like that one. Don't give. It feels like something's a little bit draggy. It's going a little sideways. Let me have a look. Might not have had it sitting in there exactly the way I wanted it. This is kind of a moving around press plates and stuff can be right cumbersome sometimes. Main thing is we just don't want to put too much pressure on it and mess the cylinder up. But these plates are so heavy. They're from my industrial press. This is not an industrial press, even though it says it is. If y'all are wondering, sometimes that helps whatever you got come loose. Like that. Y'all say, now it took me all day to do this, but it was worth it. Because otherwise I would have had to set everything up and try to bore this out. And, well, I just don't have everything I need to do that with. Because I don't do this on a regular basis anymore. So I don't keep that kind of stuff. But I'm going to call that success. We'll have to use that on a chainsaw. Boy, that son gun had a hold of the top of it, something fierce. I don't know how he had it locked in there that good, but it had a hold on it. But nonetheless, we got it out. That's the main thing. Now, I gotta clean this up, put the new one back in it. Yeah. All right. This is the new sleeve. We're not putting it in right now. I've had enough for one day. This outer diameter is a little bit, was a little bigger. I mic'd it because I tried it in the cylinder and it didn't fit. So I mic'd it and mic'd that one. That one's smaller, so I turned this one to the same diameter. I've got the thickness the same. I did not have to cut the thickness off of it, but it is the same. So there's the sleeve, the new sleeve, and it should be ready to be installed. I'm going to do a little more manual cleaning on the cylinder casing, which is over on the table right now. I'm just going to go in. It's got a little dirt and stuff in around the hole, and I clean it with Ziz wheel, but you can't get down in there good, so I'm going to hand scrape it a little bit, clean it up. I'll probably just use the end of the file. And then I'm going to throw this sleeve in the freezer so it'll be nice and cold tomorrow. And then, I don't know, I might bake it. One thing I did forget is this won't fit in the new cylinder because the new cylinder is not bored yet for the piston size. Once you put it in there, you have to put it in and you have to bore it. I'll probably just set this thing up here like this and push it in. It should stay just fine. But that's what we're gonna do. I ain't figured out. I used to heat the cylinders up with the torch, but right now the torch is low on gas and you see it's buried in this pile of stuff and I don't feel like trying to dig it out to change the bottles. Still has enough silver solder, but if I start running the rosebud, it'll pop off. I may just heat the son of a gun up in the oven or something. I might take it in there and throw it in the oven in the kitchen. 400 degrees for 30 minutes or something like that. I got a way to heat it the way I heat the center cases. That 44,000 BTU propane heater. That's what we'll do. We'll drag it out here and we'll set it on top of that and light it up. I'll try to film it and we'll find out if we get it or not. If I don't, you'll get to see it once it's put in. Alright, hope y'all enjoy this. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe, be kind, treat each other the way you want to be treated. God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. I'll hop her out.